Hello, this is Juan. I'll be showing you an issue with foot locking in ALS when trying to move after landing at a specific time frame. So I'll be first showing you the issue itself, how it's reproduced. Then I'll be showing you the reason behind the issue and the ways to fix it. So the issue is a little bit time frame specific, so I'll be using slow-mo to reproduce it. Once you land, as you can see, the foot locking is still happening even if I started moving, causing this stretching issue to occur. I'll be showing you once again the issue. It happens in every direction, and the reason, well, the root cause of the issue is when the landing animation ends, it starts to use this transition rule, which takes 0.8 seconds to blend. And in that blending time, it's blending from the land state to the grounded state. The problem is that the landed state sets the foot locking values to 1. So when blending in this 0.8 time frame, you start to move, even if the grounded state is sets the foot locking to 0, the land sets the foot locking to 1, and so there is like a disparity in values between the two. So when this blending happens, you get this foot locking issue. You can also reproduce this issue by looking at the anim curve values. So you can see the foot locking remains significant for a period of time, and in that period of time, even if you move, the value remains significant, so the foot locking issue occurs. So personally, the best way to fix it would be, since the grounded state handles the main grounded states here, and the main grounded states deal with the standing states and all this. It also deals with how foot locking is handled in those states. I recommend getting those curve values into the landing state. And the way to do this is simply by caching, getting the cached main grounded states and calling the layer blend per bone. We don't need to put anything in the layer setup, simply because we're not blending bones, but rather just using this node to blend the curves. So all it does is override the curves found in this logic by the cached pose found in calculated from the main grounded states. So once this happens, if I start if I try to reproduce this issue once again, So this happened when the landing was blending into the grounded state. You will see that this stretching issue, this foot locking issue, does not occur anymore. Obviously, there's more there are other ways you can handle this. You can either reduce the time of blending here, but this I don't recommend it that much, simply because it can, it will cause issues with how natural it looks when changing from landed to grounded. As well as that, the I don't recommend setting this to 0, simply because we need that foot locking to adjust the foot here, the feet here. As you can see, when it lands, it adjusts it, little by little. If you set it to 0, it will look like there will be foot sliding issues, and we don't want that. So what you can do, though, is instead of always using the main grounded states and override the curves uh, found here, you can use the blend weights option, or only use this when um, is in transition to the other state, to the grounded state. But this is the most basic, simple solution to this issue. So if you have any questions about this, please let me know. I'm planning to also do other videos about other types of issues found in ALS. Again, this issue is found in both the blueprints version and the C++ version. Some issues found in the blueprints version are fixed in C++ version, but because this issue is happens in the anim blueprint, the issue also occurs on the C++ version. All right, thank you.